Hello everyone and welcome back to Stella Talks. I am Stella and I am so glad you are here with me today. Today we have a very special and very important topic. A topic that every English learner asks about at some point. Today we are going to talk about how to think in English. Now I know what some of you are thinking right now. You are thinking, Stella, is it really possible to think in English? I always think in my own language. Can I really change that? And my answer to you is yes. Absolutely yes. It takes time. It takes practice. But it is completely possible. And today I am going to show you exactly how to do it step by step. This topic is so powerful because when you start thinking in English, your speaking becomes faster. Your confidence grows bigger. And English starts to feel less like a foreign language and more like a natural part of you. And joining me today as always is my dear friend Johnny. Johnny has been through this journey himself. He knows exactly what it feels like to struggle and then succeed. Johnny, say hello and tell everyone a little about your experience.
Hello everyone. So wonderful to be back on Stella Talks. And Stella, you are so right. This topic is incredibly close to my heart. I remember when I first started learning English, I always translated everything in my head. Someone would say something in English, and I would immediately translate it into my own language. Then I would think of my answer in my own language. Then I would translate that answer back into English. And by the time I finished all that, translating, the conversation had already moved on. It was so frustrating and so exhausting.
Oh Johnny, I think every single person watching right now completely understands that feeling.
Absolutely. But the good news is that it does not have to stay that way. There is a better way, a smarter way. And today Stella and I are going to share everything we know.
That is right. So everyone get comfortable and let us begin this very special lesson. Before we talk about how to think in English, let us first understand why we translate. Why do we automatically think in our own language first? The answer is very simple. Your mother tongue is the language you grew up with. It is the language of your childhood. Your family. Your emotions. Your brain has been using it for your entire life. So naturally, when you need to think or feel something deeply, your brain goes straight to that language. It is not a problem. It is not a weakness. It is actually completely normal and completely natural.
That is such an important point, Stella. Many learners feel ashamed when they cannot think in English immediately. They feel like something is wrong with them. But there is absolutely nothing wrong with you. Your brain is simply doing what it has always done. It is using the tool it knows best. Your job now is to give your brain a new tool. And that tool is English.
Beautifully said, Johnny. And here is something very encouraging for everyone. Even advanced English speakers sometimes translate in their heads. Especially when they are tired or emotional or in a very new situation. So do not be hard on yourself. Progress is progress, no matter how small.
And the goal is not to be perfect immediately. The goal is simply to translate less and less over time, until one day you realize you are not translating at all anymore.
Now let us get into the real practical steps. The first step to thinking in English is very simple. You start small. You start with single words. Do not try to think in full sentences immediately. That will feel overwhelming and difficult. Instead, just start labeling things around you in English. When you see a chair, think the word chair. When you see a window, think the word window. When you eat food, think the word rice or bread or whatever you are eating. When you feel happy, think the word happy. When you feel tired, think the word tired. This is called labeling, and it is the first and most important step.
I did exactly this when I started Stella. I used to walk around my house and silently say the English word for everything I saw. Table, door, wall, fan, light, cup, spoon. It felt silly at first, but after a few weeks it became completely automatic. I did not have to think about the words anymore. They just came.
That is exactly how it works, Johnny. When you repeat a word enough times, your brain stores it as automatic. It stops being a word you have to remember and starts being a word you just know.
And the beautiful thing is you can do this anywhere. At home, on the bus, in the market, at work. Every single environment around you is a free English vocabulary lesson.
Exactly. Look around you right now, everyone. Look at the things near you. Do you know the English word for each one? If you do not know a word, that is perfectly fine. Just look it up and then label it. That is your new English habit starting from today. Johnny let us do a quick labeling exercise together to show everyone how it works. Pretend you are walking into a kitchen for the first time. Label everything you see.
Okay, here we go. I walk into the kitchen and I see a refrigerator. There is a stove next to it. On the counter I see a kettle and a toaster. There is a sink with a tap. Above me there is a light. On the table there is a plate, a glass, a spoon, and a fork. In the corner there is a dustbin. And on the wall there is a clock.
Perfect, Johnny. Did everyone hear how natural and easy that was? You do not need grammar for this exercise. You do not need full sentences. Just words. Simple single words. And every word you label becomes a word your brain stores automatically. Once you are comfortable with single words, it is time for step 2. Step 2 is thinking in simple short phrases. Not full sentences yet. Just short phrases. For example, instead of just thinking coffee, you now think a hot cup of coffee. Instead of just thinking tired, you now think very tired today. These are small phrases. 2 to 4 words. But they are a huge step forward from single words.
This step is so exciting because suddenly you are making real English thoughts. Short ones, simple ones, but real English thoughts. I remember when I reached this stage, Stella. I would be walking to work and in my head I was thinking things like, nice weather today, bus is late again, need to eat lunch, very busy morning. Short and simple, but completely in English. No translation needed. My brain was just doing it automatically.
That is the exact feeling everyone is working towards. Those small automatic English thoughts are the seeds of fluency. Water them every day and they will grow into full conversations.
What a beautiful way to describe it, Stella.
Thank you, Johnny. Now here are some common simple phrases you can start thinking in today. Good morning. Feeling good today. What a lovely day. I am so hungry. This is really nice. I need a break. Almost done. What should I do next? Let me think about this. That is a great idea.
Practice thinking these phrases throughout your day, everyone. When you wake up in the morning, think, good morning. New day. Let us go. When you are eating, think, this is delicious. Or, I am so hungry today. When you finish work, think, finally done. Time to relax.
Small phrases. Big progress. Every single day. Johnny let us show everyone how thinking in phrases works in a real situation. Pretend you just woke up in the morning. What phrases go through your head?
Okay, good morning. Oh, so tired today. Need coffee immediately. What time is it? Oh no, already 7:30. Need to get up. Quick shower first. Then breakfast. Busy day today. Let us do this.
Did everyone hear that? Every single phrase was in English. Short. Simple. Natural. No grammar rules needed. No translation needed. Just honest, natural English thoughts. This is exactly what you are building towards. And it starts with just a few phrases a day. Now we move to step 3. And this step might sound a little strange at first. Step 3 is, talk to yourself in English. Yes. Talk to yourself. I know it sounds funny, but it is one of the most powerful things you can do. When you talk to yourself in English, you are practicing speaking without any pressure. No one is judging you. No one is listening. No one is correcting you. It is just you and English. Completely free and comfortable.
I used to do this all the time, Stella, and it changed everything for me. When I was cooking, I would narrate what I was doing in English. I am cutting the onions. Now I am adding the spices. The food smells so good. Almost ready. When I was driving, I would describe what I saw. There is a red car in front of me. The road is very busy today. I think it will rain soon. The sky looks very dark.
That is such a great example, Johnny. Narrating your own actions is one of the best ways to practice thinking and speaking in English simultaneously.
And the best part is you can do it anywhere at any time. No textbook needed. No teacher needed. Just you, your brain, and English.
Here are some situations where you can talk to yourself in English every day. While cooking, describe what you are making and how. While getting ready, narrate your morning routine in English. While shopping, read labels and think about prices in English.
That last one is my personal favorite, Stella. Before I sleep, I spend just 5 minutes reviewing my day in English. I think about what I did, what I ate, who I spoke to, and how I felt.
I love that idea, Johnny. A mental English diary every night. Everyone try that starting from tonight. Just 5 minutes before you sleep. Review your day in English. It is such a powerful and peaceful way to end the day. Johnny, let us show everyone what talking to yourself in English looks and sounds like. Pretend you are cooking your favorite biryani at home. Narrate everything out loud.
Okay, here we go. Right. Time to cook biryani. First I need to wash the rice. Good. Now I am soaking it in water. Okay, let me chop the onions. Oh, these onions are making my eyes water. Now I am heating the oil in the pan. Adding the onions. Frying them until golden. Smells so good already. Now the spices. Cumin, cardamom, cloves. Beautiful aroma filling the kitchen. Adding the chicken now. Mixing everything together nicely. Almost time to add the rice. This is going to be amazing. My best biryani yet.
That was absolutely wonderful, Johnny. Did everyone hear how natural that sounded? Simple sentences. Real actions. Real English thoughts. No translation. No dictionary. Just pure English thinking out loud. You can do exactly the same thing with whatever you are doing at home. Cooking, cleaning, exercising, shopping, anything. Make English the voice inside your head, Stella. Now we come to step 4. And this is a very deep and very special step. Step 4 is to start feeling and dreaming in English. Now I know what you are thinking. Stella, how can I control what language I dream in? And the truth is you cannot control it directly. But you can influence it. The more English you consume before sleeping, the more likely your brain is to process it in English. Watch an English show before bed. Listen to an English podcast. Read a few English sentences. And slowly over time your brain starts dreaming in English too.
The first time I dreamed in English, Stella, I was so excited I woke up laughing. I could not believe it. My brain was actually thinking and creating stories in English while I was asleep. That was the moment I knew something had truly changed inside me.
That is such a special memory, Johnny. And it will happen for everyone watching too. You may not know exactly when, but it will happen.
And the feeling part is equally important. When you feel happy, try to express that feeling in English to yourself. I feel so happy right now. This is a wonderful day. When you feel sad, try to express it in English. I am feeling a little down today, but tomorrow will be better. When you feel excited, try to express it in English. I am so excited about this. I cannot wait.
Connecting emotions to English is so powerful. Because emotions are how we remember things. When you link English words to real feelings, your brain stores them much more deeply. And they come back to you much more easily when you need them.
That is such a brilliant insight, Stella. It is not just about learning words. It is about living English, feeling English, breathing English.
Exactly. Make English a part of your emotional life. Not just your academic life. And the transformation will be incredible. Now we come to the final and most advanced step. Step 5 is to stop translating and start associating. What does this mean? Right now, when you hear the word apple, your brain probably thinks, apple. What is apple in my language? Oh yes. That fruit. Okay. That is translating. Going through your language to get to the meaning. But what we want is this. You hear the word apple and your brain immediately sees a red round fruit. You smell it. You taste it. You feel it. No translation. Just a direct connection between the English word and the real thing.
This is such an important shift, Stella, and it happens naturally over time as you use more and more English. But you can speed it up by training yourself deliberately. When you learn a new word, do not write the translation in your own language. Instead, draw a small picture, or find an image online, or act out the word physically. Connect the English word directly to the real world, not to your language.
Yes. This is called direct association, and it is how children learn their first language. A child does not translate the word water. They just know that when they are thirsty they say water. Because water means the clear liquid they drink. Directly. Automatically.
And that is the level we are all working towards, where English words connect directly to meaning, images, and feelings, without any middle step, without any translation, just pure direct understanding.
Here are some practical ways to build direct associations. Watch English movies without subtitles in your own language. Use English subtitles instead so your brain stays in English. Listen to English music and try to understand the meaning from the words and music alone. When you learn a new word, use it in 3 different sentences immediately. Do not just translate it. Use it. Own it. Think in images, not translations. See the word. See the picture. Feel the meaning. And read simple English books where you understand most of the words. The words you do not know you can guess from the story. This is called reading in context, and it builds direct understanding very fast.
All of these habits together create a very powerful English thinking brain. And the more consistently you practice them, the faster the results come. Conversation 4. Direct association practice.
Johnny, let us do a quick association exercise. I will say a word and you immediately say the first English thought or image it gives you. No translation. Just pure English reaction. Ready?
Ready, Stella. Let us go.
Ocean.
Big blue water. Waves. Salt. Peaceful. Endless.
Morning.
Sunrise. Fresh start. Coffee. Birds singing. New day.
Home.
Warm. Safe. Family. Comfortable. Belonging. Love.
Rain.
Gray sky. Wet streets. Cozy inside. Hot tea. Petrichor.
Success.
Hard work. Achievement. Proud. Keep going. Worth it.
Did everyone see what happened there? Johnny did not translate anything. He went straight from the English word to English feelings and images. That is exactly the kind of thinking we are building towards. Practice this exercise at home. Say a word. Any word. And immediately respond with more English words and images. No translation allowed. Pure English only. Before our recap, let us talk about some common mistakes that slow down English thinking. Mistake number 1, translating every single word. If you stop to translate every word, you will never build speed. Accept that you will not understand everything perfectly. Keep moving forward. Context will help you understand.
Mistake number 2. Only studying grammar. Grammar is important, but it will not teach you to think in English. Thinking comes from using English, from speaking it, from living it, not just from studying rules in a book.
Mistake number 3, being afraid of making mistakes. Mistakes are not failures. Mistakes are lessons. Every mistake you make in English is your brain learning and adjusting. Embrace your